rappers YouTube channel. Like, so one, my name is Jonathan. You know what I mean, and the channel is for like a, I don't want to call it a clothing brand, but it's like a little T-shirt brand type thing that I have called Something for Degenerates. And I just wanted to make like a little like intro video for like this channel. So I'm just not posting stuff and like with no context and like no kind of like point of reference. So yeah, the channel's called Something for Degenerates because I make T-shirts and I put them out under that name, like Something for Degenerates. Like the T-shirts are Something for Degenerates. You know what I mean? And it's not really like a full-on clothing brand type thing. It's more so just like me making shirts, taking the pictures for them, making videos around the shirts, and kind of like trying to incorporate different people that are like in my neighborhood or around in my area. And we're from Detroit, Michigan. Metro Detroit. It's like the suburbs of Detroit, so like the neighborhoods around Detroit or whatever. And so like yeah, you'll see that in a lot of like the images or videos. I'll post like other videos just like basically showing off like the latest pictures and videos we've taken, just kind of saying like this is like us now, like what we do right now, so where we're at right now. We're continually trying to like get better at everything, and but Detroit, Michigan, Metro Detroit, Michigan, so it's like the suburbs. You'll see a lot of like houses and shit like that in the videos. That's pretty much like most of what is covered across like all the neighborhoods. Just about a bunch of houses and family. It's a really family, like a family city, county, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. I started doing Something for Degenerates in like 2017, right when I like got out of high school and was entering college, and it's like this like weird period where you're like, you gotta, it's time to go, you know what I mean? Like it's time to get to kind of grow up, and it comes like fast. So yeah, so it's just like this weird period, and so I'm like, I don't know, maybe my way of like kind of keeping my own like sanity and like just like the enjoyment that you have out of being like a youth, you know what I mean, the good portions of it, like was just starting to make like T-shirts and stuff like that. So started making T-shirts and been doing it for like 2 years and got like 40 different unique shirts and probably like 70 different total, just like different colorways and everything. So we've been like really hustling with it and taking pictures, and now I have a green screen behind me, so hopefully I was able to figure out how to like get the videos and shit up, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's pretty much the entire thing. Just been doing it for like 2 years. I started it before I was a freshman in college. Now I'm entering my junior year, in the middle of my junior year, and like it's still going. But I want to figure out how to kind of transition from just like posting about the shirts and buy a shirt, get a shirt, and kind of like providing more value to like the people who enjoy Something for Degenerates and enjoy whatever we put out, so like you basically, I'm really trying to provide as much value as possible to the people who watch the videos, because like I just think it'll be a good thing, I think to just trying to find a different way to provide values to you guys. So that's why I'm kind of like starting the video. I started Something for Degenerates in 2017, like I said, and 2 years later I'm like, I want to do something different, you know what I mean? Because like I never want to run into like a space where we're like just a clothing brand, you know what I mean? Like that's not really the vibe that I want to get off, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like searching for something different, you know what I mean? Like I have a different direction, a different mindset that I want to kind of take it, and for figuring out how to like provide value would be like the first step, provide more value. And yeah, that's kind of like the point of Something for Degenerates, like that middle, that weird period, because you can go so you enter like entering high school to 5 years later, 4 years later, you're like a full on adult, you know what I mean? It's like middle school, high school, college, like that period it's a lot of growth that happens in those like few years, and that's kind of like where you're supposed to make mistakes, where you're supposed to like be on your degenerate shit, you know what I mean? Where you're supposed to like fuck up. And like Something for Degenerates is just like basically acknowledging that period and like celebrating it, you know what I mean? Because like everybody do that shit. No matter how like they project it or try to like tell you this is what we're doing on like social media, or this is like the life I'm living, or I'm happy. Like a lot of people like we kind of like you gonna make mistakes, you know what I mean? Like some of them might be characterized as like degenerate, you know what I mean, actions or whatever. Like you might be put in that box where you're like, okay, this kid is a degenerate, you know what I mean? But it's just like something for degenerates is kind of like celebrating that, you know what I mean? I want to make that like more clear. I don't think like the shit that I've put out, it's kind of been just like throwing darts at a fucking board or whatever, and like seeing what sticks. And I'm kind of trying to like transition into a space where like it's more clear what my idea is, intention, and it's not a lot of like it's not like a lot of clear messaging, you know what I mean? I'm pretty like covert person, but I think that it's unfair to like the people, not unfair, but it would help the people who see the pictures, videos, come across the video, come across the Instagram page, the website, to kind of have them have some point of reference or some type of material that they can say, okay, that's what the general point of it all is. You know what I mean? Uh, he has some type of idea that he's kind of trying to follow. So yeah, that's the whole point of the channel. Check it out. Yeah, something for degenerates. A link to the website and everything down below. Go watch all the other 2 videos that are up right now. Not a lot, but yeah, go check it out. I'm gonna try to keep this something for degenerates thing going. Yeah, check it out.